Hi guys, this is DJ CVD. Happy Monday. I'm already awake. Okay, so now I've been putting up some articles for the past year. Okay, I put up an article every day. Some articles are successful, some are not. Some have you engaged, some you're just not interested in. So I thought the ones that these guys are interested in, okay, what if I made a video and kind of reacted to my own articles, pass the comments, read through, so that people who don't like reading, like myself, I don't really like reading a lot. I force myself to read. Um, we could just enjoy the article. I could, jabber away while you just listen. You don't need to read, and then you can actually feel, well, you can get the sense of what I was trying to talk about when I was writing that very article. So today I'm talking about internship, the modern day slavery. Isn't that common? Yeah? Employers employing us, they don't want to pay us. Uh, you're working even harder than the employees, but they don't want to pay you. What the hell? Okay, yeah, so let's do this. Internship, in my definition, is a cry out for desperation, usually by a graduate, that they need a job in the name of getting experience to get an actual job. So, what people are doing today is they're trying to enter a company like covertly. They know that if they apply, they have to face the big boys. You have to be chosen among, say, 10 people who are fully qualified. So what a student will do is they'll enter through internship work, then they think they'll be hired. I mean, who told you that? Let me tell you why this doesn't work out. Because usually what happens is, when I was working, okay, somewhere, I had the power to get an intern. And mind you, that was my first job. I was junior. That's how much, that's how serious internship is taken. Even a junior person can get somebody to help them. And what I was using interns for was, I didn't like doing stock counts, okay? So I used to get an intern to do something like stock counts every day. So that intern would come, count for me, tell me what he found, the discrepancies, and he was just doing all the donkey work. You know what I mean? I didn't teach. I couldn't reach that point where I could teach them what to do. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't teach them the actual things that I do because there was no time. And then even if they do the actual real work, I wouldn't really trust their work to send it to my boss. Okay, maybe some people are better than me, but that's how it happens. Usually, an intern is just used to fill out, all the donkey work. So, internship, by definition, is the position of a trainee or a student who works in an organization, sometimes without pay, in order to gain experience or satisfy requirements for the qualification. Okay, so here what's happening is internship, the original internship, is a requirement for some courses that people do. Like, for example, if you're a teacher, you're required to do a TP, teaching practice. That's an internship for you to get the qualification, so that you can get the feel of how it is to teach. So internship there plays a role, and you really need to get it so that you can know what's happening. But some qualifications don't require an internship for you to get the certification. So if your course doesn't require internship for you to get the certification, I don't think you should punish yourself that way, because what happens in internship is you do not get the experience that is required for your next role for you to move up the level. If you're an accountant and then you're a data inputter, just put in data. The day they'll need a general accountant, you won't be qualified for that position. Even if you say you have some internship and whatever, and then you might even put on your CV that you got the skill. They might know that you don't know anything by just asking you a few questions. Hey, how do you submit taxes? What's your skill with pastel? Or show me this in Excel. Boom, blank. Okay, so internship will not give you that. In rare cases, do companies use interns for the right cause? And I've noticed this with this one organization. I won't name it, but I see internships all the time. Finance intern, finance. Meaning they are not hiring; they are just using that person to put the books. What? Because the accountant is lazy or busy and they just don't want to employ. So, guys, know this. So, internship is being abused by employers, and innocent grads are being paid pennies to do as much work as a regular employee. Not fair. I would rather you sit home, watch Game of Thrones from season 1 to season 7, and then start all over again until it finishes. Okay, you will have a better experience doing that. Okay, here what I'm saying here is internship doesn't mean you do less work. It means you work the same hours but you get less pay. In life, if you settle for second, you always get second. That's how it is. Same employees, some of you are interns, you even see other people getting hired. Like you're interning as an accountant, but the next day you see an accountant is hired. I don't think there's good intention in this, okay? Then you're a source of cheap labor. Interns are fairly bright and have lots of energies. Employers use these naive individuals as cheap labor, paying them as much as 700 per month for monotonous or tedious tasks like data inputting, stock counting, or marketing door-to-door sales in the name of experience. Graduates take this and think it's an opportunity. Now tell me, how does data inputting help an economist or door-to-door sales help an HR officer? How does stock tech help a development studies student to pursue their career? Yeah, how will some experience that you gain help you further your career? You have to ask yourself that. You see, there's a saying, love of bustle is not industry. Okay, moving around looking busy does not is not productivity. Okay, not all activity is productivity. You can see doing nothing and somebody's busy running around, but you find at the end of the day you're both getting nothing. Okay, so internship is kind of that business where you're doing stock counts or you're marketing for somebody has sold you a dream because you're smart, you've got the graduation, you think on your feet, you can use the computer, so you're a very cheap source of labor and employers love that. So don't fall into that trap. Let other people do internships. It takes the same effort to get an internship as it does for a job. So you can just choose to have a job that pays you at least the same amount as an intern. Even if you get a job that's paying you 700, it means at least you'll be getting the right experience. It's really cold. Internships are illegal over 6 months. Okay, so by law, internships are illegal over 6 months. So what happens is if you're in an internship over 6 months, you're probably an employee. Okay, so have a look at that. That this could be your opportunity, to get that job, but you cannot trick them into making you sign a contract. But I don't know what you do, but it's illegal after 6 months. So employers that know this, what they do is they fire you. They tell you, oh, we don't need internship. Then they get another intern. Just like that, the cycle goes on and on and on and on and on, and you're there playing along. Remember this, I keep saying this. It takes the same effort to get the job as it does with internship. You choose the same thing. It's the same effort to be in a relationship with a pretty person and with the opposite of a pretty person. It's the same thing. You get me? Internships destroy motivation. As a young graduate, okay, you've got a lot of energy, vigor to learn, work, whatever, but you've only got that energy for 5 years, 5 or 3 years, okay? So the way you start, if you're learning things as you start, you will be developing yourself. But what happens if you're doing internship, inputting for 2 years, you lose momentum, you start forgetting what you learned, you lose interest in the career that you took, and then you become a proud, maybe say, data inputter or door-to-door sales. Everybody will be getting you, oh, he's got sales experience, let's get him in the marketing team. You find yourself, you're in Mali, but you're supposed to be in South Africa doing something better. You find yourself doing the wrong thing, taking the wrong path because you've been trained in the wrong way. And because you've spent a lot of time doing that, you kind of just accept that this is my destiny, and that just sucks. So internship, look at it, make sure that the internship that you're getting is benefiting you as an individual, not as a sort of trick to get inside. Oh, I'll be a volunteer at the UN so they can employ me. Oh no, I'll enter like this. This is a big company. Sometimes the opportunities, my auntie is here, blah 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 blah. I'll end. No, guys, it should be clear from the start. This is a job. This is what I'm going to learn, and you will be the most happy person. So I do teach this. I've also put the article, and guess what, guys, I'm starting a YouTube channel, so I'm going to put the link right there below just after the article. I want you to subscribe to my page so you can help me grow my audience. Leave a comment, tell me what you think, and you can also let me know what article you want me to write about, to talk about, comment on next. Okay, thank you, DJ CVD, blessing you to have a great Monday. I'm out.